Hey guys, Chris Allen. Hello to my Patreon friends. So listen up. I have not been more excited about something in a long time. Don't know why. I'm a nerd. So here's the bracket. This is the one that we. This is the one that Lindsay put in the chat yesterday. Before we moved on and before we started doing these matchups, I wanted to tell you guys how I got to this. So I asked y'all to put in your top 5 songs, not in order. Some of you didn't listen. What the heck? You put in order. It's fine. So anytime a song was mentioned, I just tallied it up. So Beautiful and Wild was mentioned like 12 times. So, which was honestly surprising. But so it's like the number one seed. And then we had what I wanted to explain was I don't remember exactly, but it was like In Time and Out Alive were mentioned, I think 11 times. So instead of just, I put those together, they were on a sheet 1 to 2, and then I put in my phone like a random sequencer and then it would put like 1, 2 or 2, 1 or something. And whichever one, yeah, I just put them in that order. So it wasn't me that was doing it. It was all of the computer. And then, so even with something like, I think there were like 5 or 6 songs that had 5 mentions. I put they were in an order, and then I put them in a random sequencer. And so whichever one in that sequencer would come out like 3, 4, 2, 5, 1 or something. And so I would just put the songs in that order. So we got to 36 songs, and I ranked them in that way from 1 to 36. So the way that it's turning out is like 1 is playing against 30, the 36 seed or 32 seed really. And then so we have these 8 seed matchups. If you can see, there's 2 songs on each of them. I just did that because I wanted to get more songs in. And so like 32 is playing the 36 seed and 33 is playing the 35, that it goes that way. And I think there's some interesting matchups on here. There's some like unfortunate matchups, and I've heard you guys talk about some of them. Like even in this first round, I think there's like Young Love and When All the Stars Have Died. I feel like that's a tough matchup. I feel like Teach Me How Love Goes and I Remember You. It's a tough matchup. But I think this is going to be fun. And I mean, even in this first round, not the very first round, but like when we knock down those 8 seed teams, I think, we got like Hallelujah for Now against Just Like Snow. I think that's kind of a wild matchup. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start the first round. So it's those like 8 seed matchups. Young Love, When All the Stars Have Died. Teach Me How Love Goes against I Remember You. Letting You In against Reggaetar, and Way Up High against Love Will Find You. We're going to start that tomorrow. So today, I would like and I'll post this as well, but I would love for everyone to give their reasons for why a certain song should win in the comments. So I'll put up like Young Love against When All the Stars Have Died. That will be a post, and then it will be like comments. And then tomorrow, Patreon has this cool thing where you can just do a poll. And then tomorrow, starting at the beginning of the day, we will do all of the 4 of these matchups. And by the end of the day tomorrow, we'll know who won those matchups. Hopefully it's not a tie. What the heck? So we're going to start off that way, and then I need to figure out some details, but I would love for everybody, once we get like the bracket solidified and we knock down those 4, we figure out who wins those 4 matchups tomorrow. Then we'll solidify a bracket, and then you guys can fill out your own and send them in to me, and then we'll do the same thing for every round. I'll post something about the matchups, and then you guys can talk about it, and then the next day will be a poll, and we'll see who wins. And then whoever has like the best bracket, who like thinks, figures out the winner, it will be a fun prize. I don't know what that is yet, but it will be fun. Okay, this is long. This is gonna be fun. I'm so stoked about this. Okay, here we go.